like the position that they're putting.
Wallace. So Memphis, boy, you look at the stat sheet. They're shooting 50% from the field without John Moran. Boy, beautiful Euro step.
What's going to happen? They're going to have to close out, which then unlocks another element of your game. That Euro step as a 7-footer, that big on little screen. Gotta love it. 8 minutes and 42 seconds into the third.
Pippen Jr. Hartenstein to steal. 3-on-1 run out. Holmgren to the rack. Nasty finish.
Right here, Scottie Pippen Jr., the thing the Thunder thrive off of are turnovers, but especially live ball. What a luxury to have.
Williams out to Jackson for the reset. Again, Triple J playing a lot of time on the perimeter. Here comes Pippen Jr. Holmgren swallows him up. And look at Chet running the break. Wiggins the finish.
Right here, Scottie Pippen. What about your shot blocker? In the air, gets the block, then comes down, finds...
Unable to convert there, but you like his aggressiveness if you're Denver.
Holmgren lob it up, slam it down, Hartenstein. Kick it for the Brown three. Off the mark. Shots are not going down. They've been well contested. Holmgren with a head of steam. Layup goes and a foul.
Flying down the floor, Holmgren with those long strides at 7-1. Attacking.
Denver is 3 of 13 from the field. Feed it inside and bounce off of Jokic. Turnover. Look, Russell Westbrook is in. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go and puts some English on it. The Canadian. Gordon fakes out Caruso, drives in and blocked by Holmgren. Blocked again. 2 for the price of 1. Wallace goes coast to coast.
Now, OKC, look at the defense. Holmgren just being long on the first attempt.
Such a good passer in transition.
Got the switch onto Dort and missed the little floater. In transition, here come the Thunder. There's the lob, and this time they delivered it correctly to Holmgren. Christian Brown is coming off his lowest scoring game of the season. Holmgren against Jokic. Man, how many times do you see a 7'1" guy put it on the deck like that, Jay? And here's Williams on the run out. He's got Wiggins with him. Holmgren wide open for the punch.
A hand up from a really good defender in Williams.
Holmgren open underneath. Great pump fake. Put 2 in the air.
He knocked it down, but here going over Holmgren, getting his legs taken out, fell on that left shoulder, attacking a set defense. Look how everybody, their shell is established in that essentially zone man.
Holmgren uses the self-checkout line and slams it home. Gilgeous-Alexander on Porter Jr. Great pocket pass into the dunker spot. And the first field goal of the game goes to Chet Holmgren.
Isaiah Hartenstein makes great decisions. Isaiah Hartenstein, after setting this little screen, just gets a short roll, catches around the free throw line. He draws Jamal Murray.
But said they'd like to do a better job rebounding to keep them from multiple shots on offense. He says they like the looks they got. They could do a better job screening. Has another dunk on the other end by Holmgren.
Over half their points are coming from the foul line.
Gilgeous-Alexander crowded, double teamed. The pass, Holmgren with the finish.
Getting inside a must against his defense.
And they cut it to 4. Holmgren on the rock attack. Chet Holmgren.
Jokic has been at the top of the key. As you see Holmgren, he kind of faked the dribble handoff. And Gordon caught a little bit late. And obviously scoring gives Jokic more time for a breather on the bench.
35-29 Nuggets. Spin by Holmgren. And he lays it in.
I believe that's 3 or 4 here for the game.
Up top, Hartenstein with the throwdown. Set up by Holmgren and a foul call. Holmgren retreats. Williams is open. Off the rim. Caruso flies in. Holmgren! The crank!
Shot clock down to 7. Jokic, what a pass to Brown, and great recovery. Holmgren with his 12th block of the series. Holmgren Fans here thought he traveled, gets to the rim and lays it home. And Oklahoma City back within 7 here in the final minute of the opening quarter.
And using that frame to get all the way there.
Westbrook again driving, turns it over again. Numbers if they hurry. Williams throws it down. Holmgren, nice pass. And here comes OKC.
Aaron Gordon's got a massive size advantage.
What a play by Jalen Williams to steal the inbound pass. Holmgren in transition, flies in there and slams it down. Timeout, Denver. Third team foul on the other end on Denver. 3 on Oklahoma City. Euro step by Holmgren. I say to Katie, they're going to let us play. Well, that was in the first quarter, not in the second. A lot more whistles here in this frame. Another Denver turnover, alley-oop. Holmgren over Jokic. And the lead is 4 for Oklahoma City. Lead back to 15. Holmgren with a slam. So he's got 25. Jamal Murray with 25. Murray's played 40 minutes. Holmgren driving, going right at Jokic. Count the basket and a foul. So a chance for the Thunder.
Nice job by Holmgren that time. You know, he attacked Jokic when he was closing out by going opposite in the direction in which Jokic was running at him.
No new material for Game 7. Just be who you are. And that's been the best record in the NBA all season. Holmgren, nice spin move, and the finish. Right back out to Caruso. Wallace, alley-oop to Holmgren. Beautiful setup. And Chet Holmgren able to get it to go down.
And looking. You've got to know when that ball is coming. If I've got space, I'm going to shoot. If I don't, I'm going to drive.
Wallace again. Beautiful pass. Holmgren, the beneficiary.
Without having to score. Those are the players that they needed to have around this core unit in OKC.
5 on the 24. Holmgren, backdoor. Caruso banks it home. That's just beautiful basketball to watch. Edwards looking for the screen. Wallace runs over it. McDaniels left open, now drives, lost the handle, picked up by Williams. Again in the open floor. They call that a dunk here at OKC.
And it's a group of individuals who pride themselves on making their opponent uncomfortable. You present the ball in front of this team, and I promise you that length and the speed of their hands turns into 2 points.
Just had to tip his hat.
And last year, Lisa, he missed the playoffs with that shoulder injury. As Dort goes back door and throws it down. Nice pass from Holmgren. Isaiah Joe trying to guard him here. The spin move, kicks it out. He's triple team McDaniels. And they can't get the 3 to go now. Naz Reid the rebound. Shot clock at 5. Layup blocked by Holmgren. Reid catches it. DiVincenzo at 3. Puts it in. Wiggins deflected by DiVincenzo. Wallace right there to Holmgren. Holmgren with the flush. Guys who go stretches where they play a lot, other stretches they don't, but they're always ready. Feet inside. Holmgren with a force. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Ahead to Williams. Jalen Williams the drive. Oh, blocked by McDaniels. Holmgren gets it, and Lou Dort able to finish. Go off the bounce. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren inside. Beautiful move from Chet Holmgren.
Been having some injuries. The more games he's put together, he's going to be a future all-star in this league.
Gobert, too strong off the glass. Hartenstein, Thunder look to push. Oklahoma City averages 16 points per game less on the road in the playoffs. Obviously, a lot of circumstances. Meanwhile, they don't waste time getting on the board, the big men. Holmgren goes past Gobert on the flush. Beautiful move from Chet Holmgren. And a foul call.
Yeah, we talked about the pickup point. Now, for Rudy, he can move his puppies, but I don't think he wants to be out.
Big, significant minutes during the course of the regular season.
I did not have Terrence Shannon on my bingo card.
Naz Reid with a block from behind on Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Holmgren fouled. Shot's good. And one. Chance for a three-point play.
Pick and roll. He releases off that screen real quick. And the low man is Julius. And Julius has guarded well tonight.
Dort trying to fight over a screen. Gobert gets it. Drives down the lane. Shot blocked. Holmgren got a piece of it. And SGA comes the other way. Drives, kicks it out right side. Jalen Williams nails the first shot.
It is like sharks in the water, folks. They want to take that away as first priority.
Holmgren, fake the 3, now drives inside the slam. Holmgren fakes. Little out of control, got it back. hangs on, flips it up, count it! Oh.
Exact contact on Chet, but to me this is just a missed stumble, a little bit of contact there.
It makes it a little bit more difficult.
Holmgren against Naz Reid, spins, goes inside! Chet Holmgren with the stuff, and it's back up to 7. Jalen Williams to the rim, short, but Holmgren right there on the follow.
Competitively tough of mind. Good hard drive, contested the rim by 2 guys, and Chet's just tracking the guy.
Backing in against his cousin. Up top, Holmgren. This is a 3-pointer. Won't go. Cason Wallace, another offensive rebound. Holmgren right there on the follow.
His last game against the Thunder in the regular season, he went 1 for 12. So already better than that tonight with 2 of 3. Holmgren for 3. First basket of the game for Chet Holmgren.
Well, guys, Chet Holmgren says you don't necessarily feel comfortable in the playoffs, but having been through it for the first time a year ago, playing in 10 playoff games, Holmgren says there's a sense of knowing what to expect that settles you down right on cue. I got to tell you.
The stars for Memphis, Jaren Jackson, 1 rebound and 2 points. Ja Morant had 11 points, but he was 4 of 11 from the floor, and now the Thunder pushed their lead to a game-high 37. Now, a name that when he got the job, not a lot of people knew. He was with Jim Calhoun as a manager at Connecticut from 2003 to 2007. Joe controls it. Holmgren will let it fly. That's good. 13th three-pointer for Oklahoma City in the third.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, maybe his first significant touch nearly 4 minutes into the game. Holmgren from deep, that's good.
Candace, I'm a little disappointed after seeing Ja this morning and shoot around as Shaq knocked down a big 3. I just expected a little more fire. That last play, Candace, if I'm being real with our viewers, that was a little too nonchalant for me.
Tuomas Isolo, the Helsinki, Finland-born interim head coach who joined his team last summer. That is Holmgren from deep. Thunder have drawn and forced 4 turnovers on Memphis' last 5 possessions. Sweet little touch. SGA probing. Hartenstein. Holmgren still working. As we sit in for the second half, we have not been given any medical update yet on Ja Morant. He is still being looked at in the Grizzlies locker room. As Oklahoma City with possession, and they begin the second half with a Chet Holmgren 3. Williams 5 to shoot into the corner. Holmgren from deep. That's good.
What a luxury to have, a stretch 4.
Jalen Williams probing.
Here.
Holmgren dials it up again from deep. And here comes Oklahoma City.
Obviously, Scottie Pippen Jr. having to handle a lot more of the ball handling and initiating and creating within the offense.
Holmgren coming hard. A quick spin move. Again, this was a 26-point game at halftime. You're starting to get those uneasy feelings in this building. Holmgren!
Gotta guard Holmgren. He's heating up.
Gilgeous-Alexander defended by 2. Left wing Caruso into the paint. Holmgren! We are knotted here in Memphis.
And it takes a little bit of an adjustment for Memphis in this second quarter.
Played 32 games without Ja Morant this season. They went 18 and 14 in his absence. Holmgren
combined 2 of 16 from the 3-point line with both teams.
And in fact, OKC has taken an over. Holmgren hangs in there to bank it home. Gilgeous-Alexander to Holmgren, slashing to the rim, and he finishes.
Come on, Ian. 7-1 doing a Euro step like that.
And pushes it up the floor. Intercepted by Dort. Holmgren gets in for 2. That encapsulates what the Thunder are all about. The ball is popping. Holmgren cashes in. That's a long 2-pointer for Chet Holmgren with multiple defenders and then the quick dish.
And they've done a good job of that here tonight.
Holmgren drive, Holmgren finish. He has become Mr. Nugget in so many ways.
How about 2 game winners in the same postseason?
Holmgren cans it from the corner. Williams over Jokic. No. Rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Yes, a 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander will get off the basketball. Skip pass. One more to Holmgren. His second 3 ball is pure.
A really good ball movement against the zone.
Probing against Porter Jr. Holmgren, butter.
Dort, swing, Hartenstein extra. Shot clock is winding down. The jumper goes for Holmgren. A splash to open up play for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander for the lead. It's off the mark. Bound. Dort somehow saves it for Williams. Over to Williams. Holmgren hanging out underneath the rim, and he ties the game.
In the first half, Gilgeous-Alexander weaving through traffic. Out to Williams. Extra pass. Holmgren wide open. Buries a 3. The shooting issues are physical. How much are mental? But that one was good.
Yeah, I think he's feeling pain every time he goes to get that basketball up into the shooting position as OKC knocks down.
Obviously signing Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 guys have been critical in their success. Another nice feed. Holmgren very good around the rim as usual. And he kicks it back out. Holmgren goes at Gobert. Stops, turns, shot, got it. SGA trying to find his spot. Instead finds Holmgren. Easy bucket for Chet Holmgren.
But that's what I'm talking about, DP.
44 of their 66 shots from 3-point range. DiVincenzo took a shot. Cason Wallace, Holmgren. He lines up a 3 and answers right back. Once again goes at his cousin, well defended. Shot in and out, won't go. Holmgren right there. Hanging around the rim and getting bucket after bucket. 9 in the 4th quarter.
That's going to be opportunities where maybe he doesn't have to play against a fully loaded defense. Just go get an offensive rebound and create your own.
Hartenstein goes down low. Holmgren, beautiful little finger roll. The big men. Holmgren connects on a 3. 11 points early for Chet Holmgren. He had a big second half. Dave McCann is a great defensive player who keeps showing that growth on the offensive end. Holmgren floats it up.
It's not the long 2s he took the last game.
Lou Dort on the drive, finds Holmgren. Holmgren off the glass.
Minnesota's got to be super aggressive here to try and force turnovers.
Dort holding. Holmgren has it. Holmgren inside. Just lays it up and in. Chet Holmgren. Holmgren left wide open and connects on a 3. And a streak of 30-point games ended 5. Misses that shot. Rebound Holmgren. Holmgren goes inside off the glass.
By Alexander Walker.
Holmgren tries to answer and does. Both teams shooting the 3-ball extremely well. Jalen Williams kicks it out. Holmgren lines it up, nails the 3. Chet Holmgren, his second 3-pointer.
And hard to guard. There's not stopping that because he's just trying to get to his spot.
He's back over 30 again. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren, good look for 3. It's good. Chet Holmgren from downtown.
Getting that many opportunities when they played the regular season.
Air ball by Williams, but Dort got the offensive rebound. Now Dort buries a 3. Career year for Lou Dort in 3-point shooting. This is the 1-8 matchup in the West. Boston-Orlando is the 2-7. Dort left alone in front of the Thunder bench, and he drills another 3. 47-point game midway through the 3rd quarter of game 1. Bain underneath to Aldama, and good defense again by Holmgren, who's been outstanding defensively at the rim.
So Jalen Williams on the floater. This is Bain. Aaron Jackson was just invisible in game 1. The other veteran piece. How does he bounce back? Gets it back on the miss, and Memphis still in one of the most prolific offensive seasons in NBA history. John Moran zigzags to the cup. Holmgren got a piece. Pippen Jr. against Hartenstein. Jackson finally on the box, and then they double team with Holmgren sneaking in with that help defense. Williams out to Jackson for the reset. Again, Triple J playing a lot of time on the perimeter. Here comes Pippen Jr. Holmgren swallows him up. And look at Chet running the break. Wiggins the finish. Grizzlies hanging around, just trying to stay within striking distance. Here comes Bane, the trailer. And he's going to get himself to the free throw line.
36 points. Can you call it quiet? I don't think you can call it a quiet 36, but...
Jackson. Contact. Jalen Williams trying to draw contact. No whistle.
Kick it out for Porter. The foul was called on Dort. Porter. And Holmgren made it difficult. Altered the shot. Underneath. Holmgren backs it out against Porter. Caruso. Bingo.
Second chance points hurting right now the Nuggets.
Lou Dort. String music. Back-to-back trays for Lou Dort. Jokic fakes on the pass, and that's rejected by Holmgren. They are 8 of 14 from deep, 57%. Gordon fakes out Caruso, drives in, and blocked by Holmgren. Blocked again! 2 for the price of 1.
Good. He averages almost a steal and a half a game.
Gordon against Williams. Good block by Holmgren inside and got possession of the basketball as well. Jokic against Hartenstein, one-on-one. Dort trying to dig back out to Murray. Murray spins, blocked by Holmgren. Out of bounds with 9 to go. Brown with the screen. Caruso switches on to Murray. Murray touches paint, and he lost it. 8 seconds to go.
Denver is 1 of 10 from the field in the fourth quarter. Murray drives, and Holmgren with the block. 10 to shoot. Murray makes his move around Hartenstein, floats it up. Holmgren gets a piece. Jokic is there. Tie game.
I'm not sure about his...
I don't know how he dressed his team.
But Gordon already has contributed. Murray shot blocked by Holmgren. I'll see if there's any difference. DiVincenzo almost poked another one away. Oh, Wiggins, beautiful drive and finish. McDaniels hesitated. DiVincenzo drives, reverse blocked by Holmgren. Saved by Wallace. Ball out of bounds. Holmgren. Williams makes a good catch on a bad pass and knocks down another shot. He's at his first 2.
What do the best offensive players in the history of the game do? They understand how to put you in compromising situations, how to force the official into decision-making. Does he get some? Absolutely. Does he earn up most of them? 100%. What do the best offensive players in the history of the game do? They understand how to put you in compromising situations, how to force the official into decision-making. Does he get some? Absolutely. Does he earn up most of them? 100%.
Kenrich Williams with 5 to shoot. Knocked away, picked up by Wallace. Back to Williams. Lines up the 3, way short. Fight for the rebound. Williams comes away and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander to Holmgren. Off the bounce. A lot of contact, they let it go. Inside Caruso, layup, he banks it home.
Not a certain type of physical profile works against him, a scheme. He's got everything in his package offensively.
Pippen Jr. weaves his way underneath. Holmgren picks his pocket.